All right, so for number 28, oh, sorry, for number 18, you're going to have a triangle, right? It's going to have this angle here as 60 degrees and this here as 13, and it's asking you to find what this is. So the first thing you got to do, label your sides here. So this here, since this is my 90 degrees, this is my hypotenuse. Over here is opposite the angle, so this here's my opposite and this here's my adjacent. So looking at SOHCAHTOA, okay, so I'm asked to find the hypotenuse and I know what my opposite is. So looking at this, if I know what my hypotenuse is and if I know what my opposite is and I'm trying to find my hypotenuse, I would be using sine. So I'm going to be sine of 60 equals 13 over x. This is where you do the switch, so it's going to be x equals 13 over sine 60, and this all equals to 15. Okay, so for number 20, you have an angle like this, and it has 23 down here, 14 here, and this is the x. Alright, so here again, label your signs, your sides. This here is my hypotenuse. This here is my opposite because it's the side opposite my angle. So this is O, and this guy is beside my angle, so this is my A. Okay, so I know an A and I know an H, and I'm trying to find A. So looking here, which one has A and H? It would be the C, the cosine. So it's going to be cosine of 23 equals A over H, so x over 14. Okay, here I would multiply by 14, multiply this side by 14. This here cancels out. So I'm going to be left with 14 times by cos of 23 equals x. And then when this is worked out in the calculator, I have 12.9 equals x. Just going to clear my screen here. All right, so for 22, my triangle looks like this. Here's the right angle. And over here, this is 37, this is 16, and this is x. Okay, so label your side. So if this is the right angle, that means this guy here, which is opposite the right angle, is my hypotenuse. If this here is the angle that I know, the 37, that means the side across from it is the opposite, and the side beside the angle is the adjacent. I'm going to just write my SOHCAHTOA out here again. Okay, so my known is 16, which is the hypotenuse, and my unknown is x, which is A. So A and H, looking at this, which one uses A and H? Well, that's going to be cosine again. So I'm going to have cosine of 37 equals A over H, so x over 16. Then to get 16 by itself, x by itself, multiply by 16, multiply this side by 16. This is gone, and I'm left with 16 cos of 37 equals x. Then x then equals to 12.8. Okay, just clear this out again. For number 24, so there's, as you can look at the question, there are two sides of the triangle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it up into two triangles. So my first triangle that I'm going to work with is the one that is to the left. So it's the one that looks like this. Okay, I'm going to work with that side first. And this is the 67 and this is the 50. The reason why I'm using this is because I need to find what this angle over here is, okay? And this is my known. So in order to find a side, I need to know at least one side. So this triangle has one side that I could work with, the 50. All right, so from here, I want to find this side. So basically, this is the side that both triangles share. I'm just drawing in that other triangle there so you could see. It's the side that both triangles share. So label this one. So if this is my right angle, this here has to be the hypotenuse. This is my opposite. This here is my adjacent. SOHCAHTOA. So I have to use the tan because I know my opposite and I need to find the A. The only one here that uses the O and A is tan. So it's going to be tan of 67 is opposite over adjacent, which is what I'm trying to find. So that is A. Okay, here I do my switch. A is 50 over tan 67. A then equals to 21.2. So this side right there is 21.2. So now I'm going to draw this other side of my triangle. I'm going to draw this side right here. Okay, now I found out that this is 21.2 and the angle over here is 42 degrees. Let's put it over here. 42 degrees, okay? So again, label your sides. So if this side here was 90, that means the side that's right beside it would be 90 because it would add up to 180. So this is the 90 degree. So this here is the hypotenuse. This here's the angle. The one across from it is the opposite, and the one beside it is the adjacent. Okay, so here I need to find my x is my hypotenuse. Okay, so I have my adjacent and I have my hypotenuse. So looking here, which one do I use that has adjacent and hypotenuse? Well, that's cos. So I'm going to have cos of 42 equals 21.2 over x. Okay, do my switcheroo here. X equals to 21.2 over cos of 42, and what I'm going to end up with is 28.5. Okay, so for number 26, okay, again I have two triangles here that what I'm going to do is I'm going to break them up. So I'm going to only work with the left hand side of the triangle because I want to find that line that both triangles share. So if I'm just going to draw that other triangle right here, and I want to find this line that they both share. I know that this is 55 degrees, okay? This is my 90, and this is 16. Okay, so based on what I know here, this is my hypotenuse. This here is my opposite. This here is my adjacent. SOHCAHTOA. Okay, opposite and adjacent is with the two that I'm working with, so it's going to be tan again that I'm going to use. So tan of 55 is opposite over 16. Okay, in order to get the O by itself, I'm going to multiply both sides by 16. Crosses out 16 here. 16 tan of 55 equals to O. And this works out to 22.9. So I know that this side here is 22.9. Okay, I'm going to draw that other side there. Okay, and I know this angle down here is 26, and this here is 90. Right, labeling my sides here. I have hypotenuse, I have here opposite, and I have here adjacent. Okay, and the questions ask me to find what this side is right here. Okay, this is my x. So if this is my x, okay, and I already have my opposite, so I have an O and H. Looking up here, O and H is used by sine, so I'm going to have here a sine of 26 is opposite over hypotenuse, 22.9 over x. Do my switch, x equals to 22.9 divided by sine of 26. When I work this one out, it's going to come out to 52.2. All right, so for number 28, okay, I have a triangle that looks like this, okay. This here is the side that I'm going to try to look for. I know that this side over here is 68 degrees. I know that this angle up here is 43 degrees. This here is the x, and this is 90. So I'm going to, again, just draw one side of this triangle. I'm going to draw the one in the left-hand side. Okay, this is the angle. Oh, this is the side I'm trying to find. This here is 68. And this here is 31. Okay, oops, I had to put 31 there. All right, so looking for this at this triangle, label your side. So this here is my 90, so this is my hypotenuse, my opposite, and my adjacent. Writing out SOHCAHTOA again. So using the A that I already know and knowing that I have to find the O, I'm going to look over here. A and O is used with tan, so I'm going to use tan of 68 equals over A, so O over 31. Okay, I'm going to isolate O by multiplying by 31. And I'm going to find out that O is going to equal to 76.7. So this side here is 76.7. Okay, now I'm going to redraw the other side of this triangle. It's going to look like, I'll put it right here. Here, 76.7. And I know this angle here is 43. And I'm asked to find what this side is. Alright, so labeling your triangle, this is the hypotenuse, this here is the adjacent, and this here is the opposite. Okay, I'm working with the opposite here and the adjacent, so I'm going to have to use again tan. So it's going to be tan of 43 equals opposite over adjacent. Okay, again, this is going to be isolating the x, so I'm going to multiply by 76.7, multiply this side by 76.7. Okay, so I'm going to have here 76.7 tan of 43. This cancels out, going to x. And when I work that out, x is going to equal to 71